Oh my god, I just love this so much. I just love road tripping, just me on the motorbike, nothing and no one else to worry about. It's just good for the soul. It's the elixir. It's the elixir of life, I swear. Beautiful weather today, and here is my black beastie, unmolested. We're going to be getting on the road in just a minute, but first I need some breakfast. Welcome to downtown Uttaradit. I love this town. I love it. It's just completely normal. You can just chill out and nobody bothers you and everyone's friendly. Anyway, I found myself some breakfast from some lovely, lovely people, and I ordered the extra large plate of spicy pork curry to line my stomach for a day of adventure ahead. Before I get on the road, I need to do my daily push-ups because this is not my forte. Upper body strength, definitely not my strong point. And that means getting tired in the jungle when I'm riding enduro. It means not being able to do some of the maneuvers I need to do. Generally, being weak sucks. And for this reason, I make myself do sets of 10 push-ups every morning. A little is better than nothing. I'm so happy right now that I was actually just dancing around the hotel room while I put my knee guards on, which doesn't increase the efficiency of the process, but who cares? I am just happy and there's no getting past it. I have a great motorbike waiting for me right now. I've had some sleep. I've had excellent food. Everybody is lovely. Thailand is amazing. I am having an awesome time. I am also here to remind you to always wear your protective riding gear because you never know what is going to happen. Get that armor, invest in those boots, it's worth it. This has been my public service announcement for the day. I just demolished this enormous plate of spicy pork curry, and as you can see, I feel great now. Eating is really important. Sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm tired, I've been riding all day, I just want a beer and to go to bed. But you've got to fuel your body at some point. So I ordered this huge plate, which was probably for like 2 people. And I ate every bit of it on my own. Actually, for a lot of the time on this trip, I've sort of only eaten like 1 real meal a day, which was kind of about saving money. But, it seemed to work and I didn't die. So that's all good. And, if you only have 1 meal a day, you really enjoy it. Like, you can afford to sit down and take your time and savor every last morsel. So it could be worse. Yes, indeed, it could be worse. I just have a little stretch of straight road here as I head east. I head towards the border with Laos and towards the mountain range. The mountain range is going to turn into national park and it's going to put me into these beautiful jungle shaded twisties. I absolutely love this route. It's one of my favorites in Thailand. Speaking of mountain ranges, here it is. Look at that mountain range. Whenever I see mountains like that, I have these visions of trying to ride up them on an enduro or a trials bike, which is obviously a pretty deranged undertaking, but hey, a girl's gotta have dreams. Honestly, those mountains are just magnificent. Okay, so when I get to the base of those mountains, the road is going to curve around to the right. We're going to follow along the base of the range for a bit, and then in a minute I'm going to turn right, and then I'll be heading in more of a southerly direction instead of an easterly direction. Quick stop for refreshments and to use the facilities. Yes, the relevant facilities may be the bushes over there. I have no comment on such things, but I didn't get bitten by a snake, so it's all good. Alright, and now we are into the lovely, beautiful twisties that I love so much. We're heading up into the mountains and it's getting cooler and cooler, and we're getting into the national park, and it's just paradisical. Now, I believe the national park is called Puswan Sai, but I'm not really one for names so much as I just like to find the roads and ride them. There is a lovely little waterfall that you pass by, but for me, frankly, the appeal is these shady, twisty roads, and the condition of the bitumen is generally very good at the moment. So if you did want to ride like Rossi, this wouldn't be a bad place to do it. Although Rossi is the wrong analogy, we should be talking about Joey Dunlop, because this is road racing stuff. There are plenty of hazards, there's slippery bits and there's uneven bits in the pavement, but relative to some of the other roads in Thailand, this one is a good one. So you need to channel your inner Joey Dunlop, get your road racing mindset on, because this is some lovely road. Now we are at my little village shop stop to buy ice cream. The ladies agreed with my solo means of travel. It's easy to be happy if you only have to please yourself. Okay, I have arrived in Loei. There's my beastie parked downstairs. Here's my go-to budget accommodation in Loei. It's 350 baht. As you can see, everything is clean and pretty nice. And I always keep coming back here, and the lady on the front desk is always grumpy, and I can never speak enough Thai to charm her. But I figure if I come back enough times, eventually she'll be pleased to see me. So I headed down to my favourite bar to see my mate Chris and catch up. We went and stuck a Bicodonia sticker up on the air conditioning unit, so now I will be there for as long as the air conditioning unit lasts. It turned into a magnificent night when I met some friends from Bangkok, whom I hadn't seen in a year and was totally not expecting to see this evening. And what was going to be an early night and editing this video turned into nothing like it. It turned into quite the party. I may not have gotten to sleep until 3 a.m, which is only 1 hour before the time when I usually get up to start writing. Now you can imagine how well that went for me. I raised the white flag and set my alarm for 8 a.m. And it was a magnificent evening. I don't have any regrets about that, because the things that matter most in life are things like this. It's spending time with your friends, it's being part of a community, it's having a good time. It's not like on your deathbed you're going to be saying, oh, I wish I had ditched my friends that night and edited a video for YouTube instead. So it was all fabulous, but I did need some dumplings for breakfast this morning to console me for the fact of actually being awake again. It's amazing what 25 bahts worth of dumplings can do for you. I am back on the road in a minute. I will catch you soon.